Brother, do you know who you are according to the Bible?
What's up?
You know who you are according to the Bible?
Who am I according to?
Yeah. Do you know? No, you don't know? All right, look on the sign right here. All right, it goes by your father. So the father carries the seed. So if your father is a black man, American black man, then you would be from the tribe of Judah. If your father was a West Indian, Jamaican, Trinidadian, you would be from the tribe of Benjamin. Of the nation of Israel. You heard of Israelites before?
Yeah.
You heard?
Yeah.
Do you know that you're an Israelite? You know that you are an Israelite? Nope. All right. This is how we know that we're Israelites. All right. So in the book of Deuteronomy, after you know the story of Moses?
Yeah.
When Moses delivered the children of Israel under captivity in Egypt, he gave them laws, statutes, and commandments, and he gave them this ultimatum saying, if you would do them, you will get blessed. And if you don't do them, you will get cursed. Now we're going to go over a curse. Give me verse 28 and 68. Read that.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So he's saying the Lord is going to bring the Israelites into Egypt again. Get me Egypt. Because Egypt got a meaning behind it. Because we were in slavery in Egypt. He's saying that you're going to go back into Egypt if you don't continue to keep God's laws. Read.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Got that? So Egypt is synonymous for bondage. You could see. Look, did this happen to us? Slavery, right? It did happen. Read.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
With what?
With ships.
So, how did the African Americans get to America?
You already know ships.
You already know ships. Yep. So that's how we know that we're Israelite.
Yep.
So, how do we get to the you believe in the Bible?
Of course.
Of course, right? You keep God's laws? You do. Give me fringes. Numbers chapter 15. Let me ask you a question. What's the purpose on keeping God's commandments?
Nobody live your life to, or be respectful,
No, give me Matthew first. Let me get Matthew 15, 19 and 16. All right, that's what you learn in the church growing up, right? Yep. You just do it. It's from tradition. But what you don't know is you've been fooled all your life. We have not been taught the commandments by our pastors. Right. That time is changing right now. You're going to see men actually showing an example for our brothers, Native Americans, Hispanics, and West Indians, and African Americans. You're not going to see your brothers standing up for the Most High God. The time is changing. Now, read that.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So a man came up to Christ and asked, look, what do I got to do to get the kingdom of heaven? You listening? Read.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God.
So Christ said, don't call me good. The only one that's good is the Most High. Creating a distinction, separating them. They're not the same being. Read.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
But if you want eternal life, what?
Keep the commandments.
Do you want to make it to the kingdom of heaven? So what do we got to do? Read it again.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19 and verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do that I may have eternal life?
So man is asking Christ. He's getting it plain as day. What do I got to do to gain eternal life? Read.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
So, what do we got to do in order to get the kingdom of heaven? So now you know, you got to keep the commandments. Right. Now let's go over some commandments, because you said you keep them, right?
I don't know them all.
You don't know them all? So
don't bust me out like that,
But that's what we're out here to do. Right. Give me love. Give me 1 John. Give me love. We're out here showing our brothers and sisters love.
Hold on. Yeah, read them to me real quick. Yeah,
I'm going to read it to you. Let's get love.
The book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments.
So, teaching commandments is showing you love. So we're going to go over some commandments. Because I don't want you to die. What is sin?
Committing evil.
Committing evil?
Killing, stealing. You know, I mean, that, you know, those are like the basic sin to me. You know, just doing evil in the world. I guess that's sin.
Right. Let's get that. 3 and 4.
The book of 1 John, chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin, transgresseth also the law. For sin is the transgression of the law.
See how plain the Bible could be when you actually have men who keep the commandments teaching it to you? Plain as day. Sin is breaking God's laws. Brother, I'm showing you love by bringing out these commandments. You ain't gonna get no warm, tingly feeling when we bring out some of these laws. Give me Exodus 22, verse 16. Let's get that, because let's get the law on marriage. You got a girlfriend?
Used to have one.
You used to have one?
Yeah.
Used to have one.
Yeah.
But you don't got one now.
No, sir.
Why not?
We broke up. I ain't found one yet. Pretty much, I just
you ain't just found one? All right, we'll give you instruction on what you're supposed to do when you find that sister. But listen to this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22 and verse 16. And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed.
So if a man entice a maid, you know what it means to entice someone?
Yeah, like coerce them into doing something. Like
exactly, exactly. Read.
And lie with her.
And lie with her. What does that mean?
Sleep with her.
So if you coerce her and sleep with her, what should you do?
Oh, what should I do?
Yeah, what should you do?
I don't think I understand. What do you mean?
What do you? All right, let's read the Bible.
Wait.
What should you do if you lie down with a sister? Should you just go on, find the next sister?
No, you should remain faithful. I mean, if the love is there, remain faithful.
If the love is there, remain faithful. All right, let's see what the Bible has to say about that. All right, read.
And if a man entice a maid that is not betrothed and lie with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife.
Read that again.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
So what you got to do?
I got a wife.
So you got to keep her.
I got to keep her.
Why? Give me Hebrews 13 and 4.
Bring it out.
Why? Because you're causing that sister to be a hoe. Because think about this, right? If you don't marry her, you could just break up with her the next day. You could then find another sister. She can then find another man, and you can't be mad at her. Why? Because you ain't do what the Bible told you to do.
That's right.
So now you causing her to be a whore. By the time you actually find that one, guess what? She's gonna already been ran through by brothers who did the same thing you did to her.
Right.
I understand. Hey, but I ain't got no more. I appreciate it, sir.
But Facebook and YouTube and call the number. You gotta learn God's commandments.
That's right.
Come to the school. The address of the school is on the back of the flyer. 3 p.m. we start. Visit, learn who you are. Learn God's commandments. Read that, Hebrews 13:4.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 13 and verse 4. Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled.
So God said marriage is honorable in all. The Most High God, He only honors marriage. He only honors us when we keep that woman who we laying down with. Read.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
But whoremongers, those who don't want to take that next step, those who want to judge from women to women to women, God will judge. What's up, bro? Do you know your nationality according to the Bible? Do you know who you are? You ever heard of the Israelites before? You have. Look on that sign. Where does your father come from? See? Right here, this is what the Bible calls us. Because, you know, American black, West Indian black, Puerto Rican, Haitian, that's not in the Bible. You won't find that, right? So, where would your father be from? This is what the white man put up over us. You'll be American black? All right, so you would be from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
Do you know who else was from the tribe of Judah? All right, point to Jesus for me. Which one of these is Jesus? This one right here, this is Jesus? All right, give me that.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
So who is our Lord? Who's our Lord and Savior? No, according to what you learned in the past, who is our Lord and Savior? You don't know? All right, read that again.
The book of Hebrews, chapter 7 and verse 14. For it is evident that our Lord sprang out of Judah.
It's talking about Jesus Christ. our Lord and Savior, the one who's coming back to save the 12 tribes of Israel, let's reveal Christ for him. Because he pointed to the white man.
Right.
Now, is this depiction in the Bible? Have you ever read this in the Bible? Because you said this is Jesus. Where'd you learn that from? Huh? Preachers, right? Start at verse 1.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
So it says the revelation of Jesus Christ. Did you know the revelation of Jesus Christ was in the Bible? Jump down to 14.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
His head and his hairs were white like wool. Now, we have two pictures here. Who has white and woolly hair? The black man. Read.
As white as snow, and his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Who has red eyes? The black man. Read. Why he had red eyes? It's because he drank wine. Right. Like, you know what, our people, when we drink a little bit, our eyes turn red. Right. Same thing with Christ. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
Now, what color is brass? Brown, right? So his feet were brown. If his feet were brown, what color is the rest of his body? It was brown, right? Read that again.
And his feet like unto fine brass, as if they burned in a furnace.
So if you then burn that brown brass, what color does it come out? It come out black as hell, dark skin, right? Right. So what does that mean? Jesus is black. Now, what does that mean for you? Give me Isaiah 1 and 3. Give me Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. Because we just read in Hebrews, our Lord came out of Judah. That's so-called American blacks today. If Jesus was walking on this earth today, he would be called like a African American.
That's right.
Read.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib.
So now the Most High God is going to compare his children, the Israelites, to two dumb animals. It said the ox, he knows his owner. He knows where he comes from. And the ass, he knows how to get home. He actually knows who's doing all the, who provides for him. Because the ass, he can't get his own food and everything. You understand that, right? Read.
But Israel.
But who?
But Israel doeth not know. My people doeth not consider.
So the Israelites, they don't know who they are. They never consider who they are. Give me Jeremiah 17 and 4. Why? Because through the process of slavery, the African Americans, the transatlantic slave trade, that's where we lost our heritage. We were disconnected with the Bible. Then we listened to the slave masters who then forced this white Jesus upon us. It makes sense? All right, read.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee.
So he's talking about the Israelites. The Israelites will discontinue from the heritage, God's laws, statutes, and commandments. That's where we discontinue from. We worship idols like this. This right here, this is an idol. This is not depicted in the Bible, but our people, we still believe it. There's brothers this day that will read Revelations 1 to 14 and still go to the Christian church with a white man in it.
Right.
Makes no sense. Finish that out.
And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
He will cause the Israelites to serve their enemies. Now, who are our enemies? Brother, who did this to us? Who put Joseph, the white man, right? That's our enemy according to the Bible. Read that again.
Right.
Serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not.
So how will we serve our enemies in a land that we didn't know? Because we didn't know America before they brought us over here on slave ships, right? And they brought us over here, and now we're serving them. How are we serving them? We're waking up, we're doing a 9 to 5, we're clocking in, we're working ourselves to death just for a little paycheck. But then they're living on top, they're living on high, above us, reigning over us.
That's right.
Why do you think that is? Deuteronomy 28 and 15. We got the answers for you. Read that. Deuteronomy 28 and 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So this is Moses telling the children of Israel, if they did not listen to the law, statutes, and commandments, what's going to happen?
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Now, did you hear that? All these curses shall come upon you and overtake you. Are curses good or are curses bad? They bad, right? Read verse 48.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Now, notice, it said, who sent our enemies against us? I'll wait. Read it again.
Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee.
So, brother, this is a curse. We would serve our enemies, which the Lord did that to us. Read.
In hunger.
In hunger. Where do we go to eat? McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. Read.
And in thirst.
And in thirst, when you need a bottle of water, when you need something to drink, when you go to the supermarket and you get your Simply Lemonade and all that good Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Who owns those companies? The same person who put the yoke of iron on that. Read.
And in nakedness. And in want of all things.
So, brother, anything you want, you then got to go to that same man who the Lord sent against us. Read.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
That's how we know that the white man is our enemies. What did he do?
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee.
Yoke of iron upon our neck. Serving the white man in the cotton fields, in the sugarcane fields. Them selling our children across the country. Putting a yoke of iron on the neck. Having us work from sunrise to sunrise.
Shalom. This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us, subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcast, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.